Exactly.
Namaste.
Hi, namaste. Your video's not on.
Let's see here.
There it is. There it comes.
There I am.
Oh. So I understand we have some confusion going on now about Guru Purnima.
Yes, indeed.
Well, I'm going to make this nice and simple. Guru Purnima, I'll explain this yet again, is the day that one honors the Guru and the path. And it's the day of the greatest blessings for the sadhaka. That is the day that they should have made every effort to come for darshan. So it's not the day to wine and dine the Guru. That's not what it's about.
Yeah.
You know, it's the day that one is supposed to come, rededicate themselves to the path, spend the day in meditation, and get the blessings of that day, honoring what's being given. That's what Guru Purnima is about.
Yeah.
It's not about, at that point, wining and dining the gurus. You know, as a guru, I want to see that people are serious about the path.
Mm-hmm.
So what part of sitting at home and sending, and sending me out to somewhere is doing that?
Mm-hmm.
How many have actually asked to come for Guru Purnima, to sit in meditation, to have the darshan that day, to gain those blessings?
Mm-hmm.
That's how one honors the Guru. By showing the Guru, I'm serious about it, I want to be here, I understand what I'm being given, and I want to have the blessings of that day. It's the day where the most blessings are available to the students. So where is everybody? Sitting at home saying, well, I'll send a donation in, and you can go out for a day.
Yeah.
You know, and while that's well and good, and thank you for that, you know, those that want to give that it's not showing me the seriousness that you're understanding about the path, that you're understanding what Guru is and what Guru does. You know?
Yeah.
So again, another missed opportunity for people.
Yeah.
That's all that can be said.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to, like I said at the last retreat, I'm not going to browbeat, like I said at the birthday, I'm not going to continue because people are not showing, the wanting to be on the path in all seriousness.
Yeah.
I had one sadhaka that was talking in all seriousness at the birthday, and they are coming for Guru Purnima. One. One. So that's it. You know. So at this point, I'm very much considering and not taking any more donations at all. Because people are getting the blessings by being an armchair devotee, because I take the time to read every post. I may not answer them, but I take the time to read them. Therefore, it's being energetically held together. That's it.
Wow.
You know, the Guru Purnima is the day that one recognizes all of the things that Guru has put into place for the sadhakas. The path that's been created for them, the practices that have been created for them, the opportunities that are being given to them. That's what that day is.
Wow.
So, you know, what can be said? I've said this all so many times. 13 years of it, I've said it. Nobody gets it. Nobody wants to get it.
Wow.
And that's why nothing has been set up. Because last time for my birthday, Siddhananda did all the decorations. She spent months putting it together. It's not right. That's not right.
Wow.
And for people to say, why should we celebrate Guru's birthday? Because if Guru had not come in, had not spent this lifetime of so many austerities, the path would not be available again. If I had not been born in this body, would not be here for them.
Wow.
So that's it. You know, again, two dates in the year that as sadhakas, it should be taken seriously. And taken seriously does not mean I'm going to send in a Starbucks card and here, go enjoy some coffees on me.
Wow.
Don't get me wrong, the dinner and all of that is appreciated, you know, but that's not what it's about. That's not what I'm looking for as a guru. What I'm looking for is those that are serious about the path, that want to progress spiritually. Anybody can sit in an armchair and send a donation in. It takes effort to get off of your ass and to come.
Wow.
So, you know, if people are not willing to come during Guru Purnima, and it's got to be on their time schedule when it's convenient for them, I'm not going to offer darshan any longer. It's ridiculous.
Wow.
It's ridiculous.
Wow.
You know, and I hate to have to come out and say these things. I really, really dislike having to do this.
Wow.
And I shouldn't have to come out and say this yet again, because I've said so many times what Guru Purnima is. People don't want to hear it. I guess people in this country think they're too good for Guru Purnima. It's a great blessing in India to be allowed to come see your guru on that day. To be allowed to come see your guru at any time is a great blessing.
Right.
People don't want to take advantage of that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we're not having it. Has anybody contacted that said they would like to come for Guru Purnima?
No.
I rest my case.
Right.
And so that's why nothing is set up. And it's, for people to contact you and want you to set something up is unfair.
Mm.
That's the truth of it.
Right.
So again, Guru Purnima is not for the guru's benefit, it is for the seeker's benefit. It's a day of great blessing to them if they take advantage of it.
Mm.
If they want to throw it away, then I don't know what to say. They've thrown away that opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Just as the same thing as somebody comes, you give them a door of opportunity. They'll either willing to walk through the door or they want to throw it away. That's it.
Right.
But there's no guru in history that should have to sit down and plan events and beg people to come.
Right.
That's it. We don't have a physical ashram here. There is not a staff in place to run it. Nobody's wanted that. Nobody has been willing to come and man it, even if we had it. So again, opportunities have been given, but nobody's been willing to step forward.
Mm.
Their lives are more important, and this is all secondary.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what it's showing to me. As a guru, when you say that, realization's the most important thing in my existence, if it were, they would be outside this door on Guru Purnima. If I wouldn't come out, they would have been camped out in the parking lot if they had to sit there to get those blessings.
Mm. Right.
That's the truth of it.
Right.
Point blank.
Mm-hmm.
But this idea that one has to beg them to come, it's not going to happen any longer.
No.
And like I said, I'm seriously at this point considering not accepting any donations. And then I will not be reading every mail that comes through there because I'm really not seeing that people are serious about the path.
Right.
That's it. Like I said, when we came to saying you have to give something back, and nobody's forced anybody to give any specific amount. It's never been that way.
Mm-hmm.
But there has to be some sort of an exchange in place.
Right.
And also, one has to see that the sadhakas are really wanting it. And the fact that nobody has to come here to get it, that it's all been given over the internet, people have become so spoiled and irresponsible with things. Okay?
Right.
So every year when it comes around to Guru Purnima, you're about ready to walk away because of the actions of the sadhakas, the lack of action and the misappropriated actions that they're doing.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't get it after 13 years, is this the fruit that's coming out of it? If that's the fruit that people don't even understand this much, then I'm not a good guru and it's time to walk away and shut it down.
Yeah.
That's the only way that I can view it at this point.
Yeah.
You know, there are very, very few that actually make the effort to come here in a sincere way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, a lot of the people came this last time to retreat and birthday, and all they want to do is party. I don't want to cut into their party time any longer.
So,
I've asked numerous times, when you come, please come and be silent and sit in silence. But that doesn't happen.
mm-hmm.
So again, that's why I've basically pulled the plug.
Yeah.
You know, so people would do better off to, and like so many that come here, they leave and they want to go to the satsang sellers because they don't get challenged and they can hear what feeds ego. And maybe that's where 99% of the people need to be.
Mm.
They won't get challenged. They can hear what they want to hear. Hearts and flowers, and you're already that. There's nowhere to get, there's nowhere to go, and they won't be challenged, and they will enjoy it.
Mm. Yeah.
So yeah, no, if somebody wants to gift something, let them gift it themselves. But there's no coordinating some big gift. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's not to say that I'm not appreciating the gifts that are given. That's appreciated. But the gift I wanted to see was people stepping forward and really showing they understand what they're getting.
Mm.
And taking the blessing of Guru Purnima.
Yeah.
They're not taking it seriously as being a guru. That's the only conclusion I can come to. I'm just another, you know, I don't even know what to say. Run-of-the-mill teacher. Because again, I see people that are on this path, and you see their Facebooks, and they're you know, chasing after this and chasing after that.
Mm-hmm.
Dabbling in this and dabbling in that, not being honest with stuff.
Yeah.
You know, they're getting as much here as they would get on a very heavy Dzogchen path, Tibetan Dzogchen path. And I guarantee when a Rinpoche comes there, they do not treat them like these people are treating here.
Mm-hmm.
If they got the opportunity to go see a Rinpoche,
Mm-hmm.
they'd be falling on their faces. And here, what do we get? Oh, I'll send some bucks and you can go to a spa or something. Are you?
Yeah.
Yes, no, I don't sit in brocade robes. I'm not on a big throne. It does not mean that it's any less.
Mm-hmm.
But if people want to treat it that it's less, then they can go to Dzogchen, they can go to the Tibetans, they can pay through the nose and enjoy that. And the very, very few, the 1, 2, 3, the less than a handful of a hand, and that's fine. I'll work with them, that's it. Because this is an opportunity for them. Guru Purnima is not for me, the opportunity is for them. They've thrown it away for how many years?
Yeah.
So, you know, that's all I can say. For so many years, every year I posted what Guru Purnima is online. I didn't do it this year because it's been posted so many times. Has anybody bothered to drag it out to repost it?
No.
No, nothing's been done. Of course not.
Yeah.
So I think that people here don't understand what a guru is, don't care what a guru is. They think I'm another consultant that they take with a grain of salt. I'll pay for your services when I need them, and otherwise I'm living my life and good luck.
Mm-hmm.
If they need something, trust me, they contact here immediately. But at this point, I may close down the consultations, everything.
Mm.
Because I don't see what else to do at this point any longer, really. Really.
Mm-hmm.
And this has nothing to do with sour grapes. It's not saying you're not giving enough monetarily. It's none of that. This is not what that's about. This is about seeing where the commitment lies.
Uh-huh.
If they don't want a path with the guru, that's fine. There won't be a path with the guru. But you can't have it both ways. You can't say that I have a guru and yet Guru Purnima, nobody's around to be found anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
That's making mockery of the path. It's a slap in the face.
Mm-hmm.
That's the truth of it. I mean, that's a hard truth, but that's the truth of it.
Oh.
And then you get ones like charlatans, like Nichinan, and I guarantee there's going to be a huge, huge, huge celebration like you can't believe.
Yeah.
And here you give everything from the heart, you give in honesty, you give in truth, and this is what you get in return. So, if people are sending whatever, that's not what it's about.
Mm-hmm.
It's not what it's about.
Yeah.
It's not about giving a gift for Guru Purnima. It's about coming, making the effort to come, because it's the day of the greatest blessings for humanity on that day. The day of the greatest blessings for the seekers.
Mm.
I can't come for the day where I get the most blessings. I'll come on my own time. Okay, not so important. Okay, it's not important. That's very telling for here.
Yeah.
So, Guruji, Swamiji may be the end of it. It might be time to say that's it.
Mm.
And there will be no continuing path with my passing. Because for what? I'm not seeing that people here want a guru. They don't want a guru. They want an advisor. They want a counselor. That's it. They don't want a guru.
Wow.
Okay. So that's the answer to that.
Mm.
That's the answer to that. Because I don't see any other people have had 13 years to get it together.
Yeah, it's true.
They don't want Guru Swamiji, not a problem. And go back to just being Ganga. But don't come and ask me anything. Because people think that being a guru is some big, you're on some big throne and this and that. It's a lot of dedication to people is what it is. You give up your life, basically. You give up a lot of years of your life to put this in place for people.
Mm.
And if people can't even bother to get up off their ass to come out one day a year, then I don't know what to say. Then my 40 plus years and then another 13 years of doing this has been worth what?
Mm.
You know? Like I said, I'm nobody. I'm happy to be nobody. Happy to go into anonymity again. Not a problem. Then I don't ever have to worry about Guru Purnima or birthdays or making those times and dates available for people.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about checking in wherever I go. Doesn't matter where I've gone. I've always had a computer. I've always continued to check online. Even when I'm supposed to be relaxing, I still do it. I won't have to do that any longer. Make my life infinitely easier.
Wow.
And maybe I'll get to enjoy the realization rather than, putting everything on hold for humanity.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to hear the rush of, oh, Guruji again, like every year. It happens, and they're sincere for a week or two, and then it goes back to the same old thing. Don't want to hear it again.
No.
Don't want to hear it. Because the opportunities have been given. The door was opened.
Mm-hmm.
But it may be time to seriously look at closing it.
Mm-hmm.
And only those that are very, very serious would be worked with. That's all.
Yeah.
So that's the not easy answer. The harder way. People are choosing the harder way. That's okay. Wish them a lot of luck in their lives with whatever they choose to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope they've gotten something from what they've had while they've been here. But that energetic connection, it may be time to pull the plug. You know, and if people think that sounds like a horrible, hard-hearted thing, I don't know what to say. Because I don't think it's overly too much for people to come one day a year.
Mm-hmm.
To make that effort one day a year. Okay. Nobody asked to come. Nobody even asked for an online meditation. Nobody's asked for anything.
Mm-hmm.
So what's that supposed to tell me?
Right.
What would it tell you? Put the shoe on the other foot. You give 13 years, you give a whole life of effort, create it for people, spend 13 years of giving,
Mm-hmm.
and then people say, well, I'll send you on a spa thing.
Right.
What would that tell you? That's all I can say.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Namaste. So how is everything else going?
Good.
So that got you off the hook for anything? Because I'm serious about it. That Guru Purnima is not to get the Guru gift. The Guru Purnima is, and I've written this. How many times have I written things about what Guru Purnima is? It's the greatest day of blessing for the seekers to come and take darshan.
Right. Said that over and over.
Every year. There are Indians on this path. They know that. They could have clued people in. Nobody's willing to do anything. So why in the world should I continue to have online ashram and participate in it every day, read every post, continue to do that? I'd rather have them not give any a dime and not have to deal with any of their stuff.
Right.
Take me like any dead guru. You can read a book and you can take out about what you want to and go run your life, because that's what they're doing anyway.
Right.
That's the truth of it.
Yeah.
None of the sadhakas have said, could we have Guru Purnima here? Could we set up something? Nobody asked that. Nothing.
Right. Nothing.
Nothing.
Even after all that birthday talk,
I told them flat out then. Did anybody step forward?
Nobody.
No. Noel was upset because he came there to actually meditate.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't even cop to talking during meditation. Nobody would even cop to what they were doing. So again.
Yeah.
So there's no more answers to it. No, I'm not going to beg people to come. But I'm not going to continue to give the benefit. Why am I going to continue to give the benefit and be a guru when they're telling we don't want a guru? It's what they're telling me.
Right.
Tell you what we think of that. One finger salute.
So,
Okay, take the one finger salute. There's no more Guru Swamiji. It's going to be Ganga, and I'm not available. No problem with that. So
I'm reading through the Kundalini Online, the book. Just back even when 2002, it's the same thing.
Exactly.
You know, how much time and your own money you gave, and it was still this call for donations, and it was just...
Every year, it's been the same thing. Like I said, how many years, how many years, how many years, how many years?
Mm-hmm.
You know, eventually it's going to be the straw that broke the camel's back, and you're just going to say, enough is enough.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, we'll continue to get the books, do the books, put them out, and good luck with that, people. I hope you get something from it.
Mm-hmm.
And they can all enjoy continuing listening to Muji and all the other things they're doing behind the scenes and whatever else they're doing.
Yeah.
That's so much more important. I don't care. Because developing the path was never for me. It was for them, for humanity.
Yeah.
I'm not looking for name or fame or money or any of that.
Yeah.
And if they're just going to, continue to throw it back and say it's not even worth one day of my time, then I'll say, you know what? Then it's not worth any more years of my time. If it's not worth one day of your time, then why should it be worth my daily, hourly intervention every day?
Totally.
You know?
Yeah, like you said once, you're not getting any extra brownie points for it.
I don't get brownie points for it. That's it. There are no extra brownie points for here. And I did not make your condition. I didn't put you in the suffering mode you're in. So if people, don't want to understand that and they don't want a guru, not a problem. I have no problem with that. But I'm not a satsang seller. I'm not, I'm not running around selling courses. And if they have no respect for guru, then fine. There will be no more guru. And if they want to hear there's nothing to get, nowhere to go, I can say that all day long. Make their little egos happy, but they're not going to benefit in the end. It's going to be very short-lived.
Yeah.
So I'm going to turn in my guru role to be from a chick.
Yeah. I love it. That sounds a lot more fun than...
Oh, infinitely more fun. Infinitely more fun. Yeah. Not having this hanging over my head all day.
Yeah.
No matter where I go, no matter where I travel, I always have to take a computer. I always check in every single day. Even when I was in Mexico getting my teeth pulled and going through all that pain, every single day I still checked everything.
God.
And so why do I want to continue to do that?
Right.
You know? Yeah.
It's their loss, major loss.
You know, that's fine. They can all go sit with Muji or whoever it is they want to go chase.
Right.
You know? Not a problem.
Right.
And frees up things here.
Yeah.
You know?
Be nice for you.
Huh?
Be nice for you. All
well,
that
it's
burden.
nice not to have to check in and read every single post and you know, close down the consultation site, not have to put up with its flaky people writing and this and that every day.
Oh, God.
Not have to put out any more satsang things on YouTube and get all the shit back.
Right.
It's fine, works for me. I won't suffer for that. I won't suffer not having to do any of that any longer.
Right.
You know? So I don't know. You know, because really, I honestly speaking, at this point, don't know what to do anymore because I've said this so many times and it's still that same thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and I'm not going to go through the posts and drag through them and look for the stuff under the Purnima. I've written it too many times. Shouldn't have to write it again.
Right.
So anyway, so it's still the same thing. If somebody wants to send a gift, that's fine, but they do it on their own.
So,
It's not going to be any group gift because that's not what it's about.
right.
The gift I wanted was to see people actually show up and want to have that blessing,
Right.
not seeing it. I wanted to see sannyasis actually be sannyasis.
Mm.
I want to see those that say they're serious about it actually be serious about it. You know? So that's that. So anyway, you're off the hook. You don't have to worry about putting something together or whatever, any of that stuff. You know? Same thing. We're going to have a quiet day and go out to dinner later in the evening and have meditation time. With what it's supposed to be. That's it. Okay. So that's all. Okay. Have a good evening.
Okay, you too.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Sitting having my Starbucks, and that's it, sweltering. And hopefully the air conditioning guy comes tomorrow.
Oh, AC's down?
Yeah, for a couple of days.
Ooh.
I had a guy that was supposed to come yesterday. He said, oh, I'll be there in a couple of hours. He never showed up. This was like at 11. Never showed up.
Oh, gosh.
So the guy calls him again, oh, well, my phone dropped in the water, this and that, blah, 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 blah. Oh, I'll be there by 4:30. 4:30 comes and goes. The guy still didn't show up. He calls like at, 5:45. I said, look, don't bother to come. You were supposed to come yesterday. Then he went to Miami today. I don't know why you went to Miami, this and that. Don't bother to come. Another hour later, 6:45, it's going on 7 o'clock. The guy calls again. What building are you in? Why are you calling me? I already told you, I'm not interested in you coming over any longer. You were supposed to come yesterday within a couple of hours. You never showed up at all. You were supposed to be here before 4:30. You didn't show up. I heard nothing from you. You call, a couple hours later, and then you want to come over.
Oh, boy.
No. So anyway, Hridaya called this other place, and they're coming between 10 and 12 tomorrow.
Oh, that's good.
But I couldn't believe it. This guy doesn't show up, doesn't call, nothing. Leaves you hanging for 2 days, and then wants carte blanche to come over when it's already night.
Oh, gosh.
What part of no do you not understand?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, we're kind of sweltering here.
Oh, I bet it's kind of sticky out.
It is. It's hot and it's sticky and it's miserable.
Oh, it's too bad.
But that's okay. It'll be fixed tomorrow.
Good.
Yeah. So, yeah. Well, I will let you go so I can get this online. And people will be so happy to see it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't want to hear the nonsense. I don't want to hear it. Every year it's the same frickin' thing. Well, what can we do? I'm going to scramble. And then a couple weeks later, it's the same crap.
Right. Yeah.
Again, they had a chance to do it last year when I finally said, look, you got to give something in return. And they still, are not getting it.
Mm.
So, the next step is to say, keep your money and do whatever it is you're going to do.
Mm.
The group is open, but don't expect me to participate. Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah. You can find out what it's like not to have a guru holding the energy in place.
Yeah.
Learn the lesson the hard way.
All right.
Yeah. Let's talk with you soon.
Okay.
Namaste.
Okay.
Bye.
Good night.
Night.